Alright guys, so I'm just going to make another quick video about installing the lever guards. I have actually another video on here, but that was with the OEM clip-ons, and that was really basic procedure. Even this is basic, but you know, just a little teeny a little bit more involved, so I'm going to just show you how to do that. With the original setup, all you had to do was use this little bolt, and you basically set up the lever guard here. By putting it right into here, and you're going to put that bolt in. You don't want to necessarily tighten it right away, because once you get it on the bike, you can really figure out, you know, what position you want it in to make it fit for what you want it to do. With the original setup, you just take out the bolt from your bar ends and you replace it with this, so it's pretty easy. Now I have the Woodcraft clip-ons, and with that, they actually have a bar end that looks like this. So it's basically just a plug, so there's nothing really for the bolt to touch, and of course it's like much bigger than a bolt, so you basically have to use this setup here that comes with these clip-ons, or sorry, these lever guards. These are not expensive at all. These lever guards were like 10 or 15 bucks. You can find them from AliExpress or Amazon, so they do have much better ones you can get from, you know, better stores, but you know, these were good enough for me. Just looking for something just more aesthetic, because I don't really race or anything like that. But yeah, so the reason we have lever guards, just in case you don't know, is to protect your handles, just because if you're racing, you know, you're gonna get close to other bikes, and you don't want, you know, by accident or whatever it might be, for them to touch, you know, either your brake lever or your clutch lever, because especially your brake lever, because that can definitely cause some big issues when you're out on the track. But in either case, so we're going to install this. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to have your bolt here that you're going to have. It's a very thin bolt. And you basically have this washer that you're going to throw back or throw on top of there. So once you get that on there, you can basically set up this whole thing before you put it onto the bike, because the way that it works is that you have this thicker portion here, and you can see that it's got some cuts on the side. And then I'm actually going to have to use this thinner one here. Oops, it's got another bolt in there. Take that out. So that's another small bolt for the actual cover right there. So in either case, you're going to take this smaller section out, and you're going to pop it right into here. Once you do that, you're going to take this whole thing with the small inside the bigger one, and you're going to put it right onto here. And then you're going to take this with the tapered level, so it's going to go tapered level down. You're going to screw that onto there as well. When it's all said and done, you're basically going to end up with something like this. So you want to make sure that you have your lever guard all put together, and then you're going to have the washer and the bolt on the side pushing through, and on the other side you have the larger cylinder, the small cylinder, followed by the tapered nut that you got there. As you can see there, the tapered side is facing the cut side, so what you're going to do is just tighten it on, and as you do so, this edge gets wider and wider, and that's how it kind of grabs onto the clip-on. So here we have the Woodcraft bar end. Basically it's just a plug, so you just got to yank it out. Ideally, you know, if you have like a paper towel or something, you can prevent any scratches, but it really just depends. You know, I'm not really going to use these, and they're just bar ends, so I'm just going to take my pliers and yank them off. Alright, it's a bit of a pain to get that thing out, but yeah, we yanked it out, and you can see there's that big opening here. At this point, you just install the bar end just like this. Just gotta squeeze it into there, and then you're just gonna tighten up that bolt. And as you tighten it, you just wanna make sure you position this basically where you want it to be. I'll show you how I have it at the end, but basically you want it just above your levers, just in a way that, you know, if another bike, say we're coming over, they can't get over to that. You want it blocking that just like that. So I'll show you the final picture when we have it on, but let me go ahead and tighten this up. You want to repeat the process on both sides, but here we have the final result. You can see I have the bar end, or the lever guard rather, set up so that it covers right over the lever, and it's just going to be a matter of, you know, your personal preference. You just play around with it and see kind of what works, but just something like this where basically, you know, protects the lever. So that's how you want to set it up.